Bam! It's time for a review. Man, Predator Badlands has me in a Predator state of mind right now. Know what I'm saying? So I had to do another review of my Predator collection here. But before we do that, welcome to the Fallout. The Fallout here on the BAM Reviews channel is a time of rebuilding. The zombies from Spooktober are gone, eradicated, and replaced with aliens, apparently. So what we're going to be looking at today is no exception. But first and foremost, folks, I have to apologize because I do not have a boxed version of these toys today. But go ahead and take a look at this, and you'll see the box version. Now we're going to go into the actual Predators themselves. All right, the first specimen that we're going to look at today is, bam! This is the Falconer Predator. Now, this is from the Predators movie. And, ever since I saw the Predators Badlands movie, man, I've been watching all them Predator movies, know what I'm saying? And this guy was in the Predators movie. And, he had this little falcon that he would throw out there, and it would chase down the bad guys. And look at this guy. He is so cool. Now, these are Lanard Predators. These are made for kids. So you would see these in the toy aisles. You're not really going to see them anymore because, these were back in 2019, 2020, early 2020 time frame, I believe, is when you saw these. But, when BAM saw them, man, I bought every single one. You know what I'm saying? Now, these are really good figures. They're just missing, like, paint applications. So if you get a hold of these and you put some of your own custom paint on them, man, they would be something else. You see all this webbing here with no paint application? You could really enhance these. And they've got some decent articulation. You see here, the head moves, the arms move, the joints cannot kick their own booty. That's okay, though. They got a little bit of pivot down here in the ankles. A little bit of twist going on, action. He lost his falcon. This is the little accessory. All right, man. He's got the shoulder cannon and the wrist blade. The helmets do not come off. Some of them they do, but not the falcon. I believe he came out in wave number 2. He was from the Predators movie. All right, let's move right along. All right, next one we're going to look at over here is my boy. This is the Jungle Hunter. And you'll see he's part translucent here because he's supposed to be like coming in and out of stealth. Yeah, man. Does his helmet come off? No. He's got the shoulder cannon. Look at that articulation on the shoulder cannon, man. He's got this little divining rod. I have no idea. Some kind of shock rod. And his blade. And you see the back here. He is definitely translucent. Down through the legs. Now, the weakness with these figures happens to be in the joints of the feet. But you gotta find a way. Like, sometimes they'll fall like straight over. But I used I have a tool that I can pour in there, and it like seals it up. You might use some super glue as well to get them to stand a little bit better. It just hardens up the joints. All right, so that's the Jungle Hunter. Moving right along. All right, let's go with this guy here. This is the City Hunter. Man, look at the paint applications on this bad boy. See if his helmet comes off. I don't think so. Nope. He's got the shoulder cannon. Some great paint applications. He's the one taking down the xenomorph over there while his buddy gets extracted. This is another prime example of with some good paint applications. Man, these figures, see this webbing? These figures would really shine. I always said that if I could catch them on clearance, that I would buy a ton of them and do the paint. But I actually never did, man. They came and went. I got a bunch of the aliens from the Lanard line on clearance, but not the Predators. This was the City Hunter. So cool. All right, moving right along. All right, this boy right here, he is also from the Predators movie, and he is the Berserker Predator. He's got the bone mask. Man, put a black wash on that bone mask. That would be something else. Got the shoulder cannon. They got pretty decent articulation. And we will get into, so this is the Berserker Predator from the Predators movie. I think the city hunter, I think that was from Predator 2, perhaps. And I think he's OG. He's from the OG Predator movie. All right, last one, the one that's currently getting killed here. I think this is the OG Predator, right? All right, so he actually has a removable mask. He's right here. Just click that right on. I wonder if the other ones will remove as well. He's got the shoulder cannon. So cool, man. If you can get a hold of these, they are definitely worth the price of admission in my experience. I do really love these. They match well with the Lanard aliens. And if you can get, look at this guy as well. Look at all the netting on here. So if you were to use this as like a paint base, and then you put some black wash on them, man, this is amazing. And these were made for kids, right? So these came in at the I think it was at the $19.99 price point, maybe even a little cheaper. Yeah, man, not too shabby. All right, let's do a little bit of a size comparison. All right, for a size comparison here, let's go ahead and focus on our Berserker Predator. All right, this is the Berserker Predator. And grabbing the old tape measure here, he's coming in at about 7 inches. And I think that's straight off the box as well. This is about a 7-inch line here. All right, let's line them up with some other popular action figures. Bam! This is a NECA Predator. So you can see the difference here. The NECA Predator is about 8 inches. Look at the detailed difference between the two of them. The NECA Predator is probably about 40 doll hairs at this point, while the Lanard Predator is coming in at the $19 price point. And I just looked on eBay. You can actually get these for around that price right now. And I definitely recommend, you know what I'm saying? This is the Jungle Hunter from NECA Predator, by the way. All right, let's move right along. Bam! All right, on the right here, we have your standard black series. This is a Shore Trooper. So you see here, these are a little bit taller. They're 7-inch range here. A little bit taller than your standard black series. It's okay, I'll allow it. Bam! All right, here's your standard 3.74-inch action figure. This is, I believe, Starduster from the modern G.I. Joe line. It's much older. So that's what you're looking at as far as your 3.75. So these guys are giants to them. All right, moving right along. Let's do one more. Bam! All right, here's your standard G.I. Joe Classified. This is a G.I. Joe Classified Bat. And you can see here, they kind of play nice together. The Bat's a little bit shorter because, the G.I. Joe Classified is 6 inch as well. And the Predator 7-inch. So good indicator here on size comparison. All right, moving right along. All right, let's go ahead and move into a rating for these Lanard Predator action figures. All right, articulation, engineering, and paint applications, AEP. All right, as far as those three things, it's a thumbs up, folks. I mean, I love these things. You can pretty much know exactly what I'm going to say here. I bought every single one. There's a blue one as well, and Bam just can't find him. He's in a box somewhere, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hunt him down, and I'm going to have him in a review too. You better well know it. All right, let's move on into affordability. All right, man. Thumbs up. Bam. These showed up in Walmart in the early 2000s, and they were about $20 a piece. If you go on eBay right now, you can pick them up for about $20 a piece. I definitely recommend. The price is right with these folks. And if you're a paint guy like Bam is, and you want to paint these things and make them even better, they can definitely fight with the details of the NECA figures, like what you see over here with the NECA Jungle Hunter. They can definitely compete with that with some good application of paint. All right, overall, I think it's straightforward. It's a thumbs up, folks. You can get your hand on these Lanard Predators here. They will not do you wrong. Just keep in mind that their feet articulation is a little bit fishy. So you might need to find some super glue or something to put in there in order to stabilize the figure. You might be falling over all the time. But that's pretty much the standard stuff with the modern G.I. Joes with their hips. It's the same kind of problem. You can get one of that, like the super glue stuff to put in there, and you can fix the figure right up, and he'll be standing with no issues, like you see here. All right, folks. Well, this has been a quick one. You know, I've really just been really excited and charged about the Predator franchise based off of the Predator Badlands movie. I definitely recommend it, folks. Go on out there and see it. Let's support that movie so that we can get more in the future. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Disney took a hold of the Predator franchise, and they did it as solid. Let me know in the comments if you agree. All right, this has been a BAM review. My name is Bam. I review toys on YouTube. Go ahead and hit me up with that like and subscribe. Take care of your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a boy out here with toys in the world trying to do some cool stuff. All right, I'm going to end this one with a little photo shoot. We're going to like dim the lights in here. And we're going to get some cool shots. Hey, if you got some questions about this alien in the back here, he's pretty cool. That's a statue, folks, from the Weta Workshop. So if you're looking for that particular alien, Weta Workshop, alien. All right, this has been a BAM review. I'm Bam, and I'm out. See you next time, folks. Know what I'm saying?